Tuesday, 18th of November 2025, Watson Mill Bridge, State Park. Our intention is to walk down to the powerhouse, low to mid 60s, going to about high 60s down to high 40s tonight. We're going to be recording with the S22 Ultra with Samsung Osmo Action 5, which is what this one is. Oh, this battery's low. Doggone it. Maybe we'll have enough. I caught myself checking that. Didn't check it good enough, did I? Camping area, 0.6 of a mile. There's nature trails here. I think one of these we need to take down to the powerhouse. This is the raceway, South Fork of the Broad River. Last time we were here, this was about empty. You could see salamanders and crawfish 5-6 inches long. I reckon we need to change this battery before we get down the road or get down the trail. Let's stop it and see what percentage there is left. I can't remember which way we need to go. I think we need to go down and go the trails. Let's get some video with the S22. And we may walk back up there and get the battery for this one. Okay, well, picking up, like I said, we didn't have our hang tag in this van. We also do not have our batteries for the Osmo Action 5. So we'll get what we get, and then we will have to switch to either the the S22 Ultra or the Insta360 X3. Now, as this woodwork can be very slick as well, they have put this wire down to keep you from breaking your silly necks. It may or may not save us, but from my recollection, that is probably about 4 or 5 feet deep. Got some kind of critter coming in and out there. Be my guess it would be a beaver. Although muskrat, it could be several different things. I think we are probably about a 1/4 mile from the powerhouse. I remember the powerhouse being very interesting. That's why I wanted to get back to it. And I wanted to come on an autumn afternoon, nice and warm. So today is the perfect day for our visit. We need to see what this camera is sitting on, what magnification. Let's turn it off for a second. I guess that was a frog. Those trails down there are closer to the river. But we wanted to see, or we want to see, the powerhouse. Nice place for a critter, but it doesn't look like there's been anything going in and out. Well, I haven't been wearing the head camera that much. You have to retrain yourself to turn your head slowly because the camera just can't keep up with the human eye. I wonder if we increase this to 60 frames a second. I didn't check on that. We usually video 1920 by 1080 aspect, or 9:16 by 9 aspect ratio. Now I am pretty sure that is a beaver coming in and out, going down to the river. 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames a second, but we may not have. Seems like we were going to up it to 60 frames a second, which will greatly increase the file sizes, which makes it much more difficult for us to download, edit, and upload, but it does make for better video. And as people are viewing things on larger and larger screen televisions, we need to we probably need to go to at least 4K, maybe even go to 8K. Our computer has 32 gigs of RAM, but we need 64 or 128, and we need about a 6 terabyte hard drive. We need two 4 terabyte hard drives. I didn't remember the powerhouse being this close. Are we already there? Yes, we are here. And I remember some steps going down over here that were pretty tenuous, or a little bit iffy for footing. South Fork River Trail, Old Powerhouse Ruins. They're still showing it to the left, aren't they? Yeah, we came down through here. And again, this is just the water that they diverted. You know, the main part of the river is over there. This is just the water they diverted for the powerhouse. I do not know. I'm just guessing. I don't know that much about mills, but I would think the water wheel would have been right in here. This was just sort of trickling the last time we were here, and we got right down. We may have been able to cross over. I don't remember, but we were able to get right down in here. Okay, we are here. Yeah, this is old powerhouse ruins. This is showing some, oh, that's showing bathrooms and maybe camping down there. There's an overlook on the other trail across the river. These leaves and pine straw could, well, they are, not could be. They are slippery. We need to pay attention going down here. We don't need to fall and break our neck. We do not need that. Or ankle or anything else. Our pride. Yeah, see, people go around that and then get down. We won't do that. Yeah, see, we were able to get over there and we're able to watch that much better. There was some good photography looking through this. I guess that's probably where the mechanics for the wheel was. Thought we might see more color. We saw a lot of color up in North Georgia this past weekend. Well, so the Broad River has canoe trails, outfitters. And this water, I guess, goes down and ends up in the Savannah River, I think. Maybe into the lake, and then go into the Savannah River. Look at that tree. We're gonna have to get some stills. Somebody's little towel. These large river birches. Okay, I guess we can turn this camera off, get a couple of stills with the S22 Ultra. Then head back. It's after 12. Get back to the shop, check on Shopcat, maybe get I've got a couple of videos for shorts. Do a couple of short videos. We've already got one video ready to upload. About 5 gigabytes. It'll take, I don't know how long. Okay, well, let's turn this one off and I guess this will probably be a wrap. Well, we may as well let this run and have us a nature walk in the woods. Guess we could make this a silent nature walk, but it's too late for that, isn't it? Unless we're going to start over. Let's start over. Look at the raining of the leaves.